All right, I just want to show you or explain to you the errors for your discussion board for week 3. So this first one, this pizza anyone, there was technically a couple mistakes there. So the first mistake is, remember the R in the formula is the radius. And when you go to buy a 16-inch pizza, that means the pizza is 16 inches this way. So that would mean in order to do that, you would have to do half of that. So this should be an 8. And then for this one here, so what happened is the radius, so you think because there's 2 of them, so I doubled it, but that's incorrect thinking. So what I would do is just plug in a 5 there, because half of a 10-inch pizza, the radius would be 5, and then I would go through and solve that out. So you would do 3 1/4 or 3 14 times the 5 squared. Go ahead and solve that down, and then whatever you get, you're going to times it by 2 because you have 2 pizzas. So you're not going to take into account the 2 pizzas until the end of the problem. And then also the radiuses were wrong. So those were actually 2 errors. Some of you highlighted a couple of them, but overall we were kind of missing that. So that's that one. Let's go to the next one. All right, the next one was flowers have sprung. So for this one here, okay, so a flower, so we have a triangular flower bed. One side of the triangle is twice the length of the shortest, so that would be 2s. The third side is 15 feet more than, so that would be s plus 15. And then the shortest side would just be the s. So, so in this problem, I forgot to take into account, did I do that right? So it's twice the length. Third is 15 more than the length of the shortest. Yeah, so I didn't do this expression correctly. So it should be 2s plus s plus 15 plus s. And then that would equal the 140. Okay, so that was the error there. So for some of you, we just forgot that third side. So kind of drawing a picture and getting yourself acclimated for that is it. So that was the error for that one. Let's go to the next one. All right, what's a movie without popcorn was your third. So for this one, I give you the formula for finding the area of that trapezoid of that front part of the popcorn. So it says the base is 7 inches, the height is 4. So when I plugged it in, a lot of you got this one. When I plugged it in correctly. I actually solved it correctly. But then what I didn't do is I didn't round correctly. So a lot of you got that. So everything was right in this problem except I didn't round to the tenths correctly. It should have just been 8.5 instead of 8.6. So you guys did good on that one. You found that error. All right, and the last one was the painting upgrade. All right, so you want to paint a room that is shaped 8.25. All right, so this one was a little tricky for some, but so the room, so we got 8.25 and 12.09. So if I want to calculate the total area of all the walls in this room, that would just be the 4 walls here. So you're going to do each side and multiply it by the 9 feet that it goes up. So you would actually do 8.25 times 9 and do 12.09 times 9. That would give you the area of these. And then once you got both of those, you need 2 of them. So you would take these answers and times them by 2. And then once you do that, you would be able to divide by the 400 and figure out how many gallons of paint that you have. Okay, so again, some of you were able to get that, but each wall is not the same area because these two are shorter and these two are longer. Okay, so again, sometimes a diagram helps with that. So the error is that I just didn't calculate my areas correctly here. Okay, all right, let me know if you have questions about those. But some of you are on the right track getting there, but review and let me know if you need any help with them.